Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back again to another video tutorial from the Apex Predator Billiards Club. My name is Apex Lenyo, and yes, we are back with more kicking systems, more ways to get yourselves out of complicated situations, complicated safeties, depending on if your opponent gets a bit lucky or your opponent plays an excellent safety. There's always a way to get out. And if you are aware of these referencing systems for 3 rails, 2 rails, 1 rails, you're gonna be able to snatch victory out of the jaws of defeat. Your opponent will be left stunned, left shocked, not knowing how you got out of such a position. And of course, with great systems and great skills, you can extract a bit of luck. So yes, we are back with an extension of the previous videos that were posted on my video. You can definitely check the description box below for links to those videos. And of course, you can check right here in the cards. There are links that will bring you to those videos where you can learn about the reverse 3-rail kick system and of course the Conti or corner 5 system for 3-rail. Now in today's video, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be looking at the Conti system, but this time we're not going to be trying to kick at a ball that is exactly in the pocket or at a ball that is around the rail area or very close to the rail. Those are sort of easy to calculate numerically. We're going to be using the system and then we're going to be extending it where we're kicking at an object ball that is in open table. It's in a really tough spot. And the only thing that you need to do is to simply make contact. All right, so we're going to jump right into the lesson. So without further ado, let's get to it. But before we do so, do not forget to smash the subscribe button below, turn on your post notification bell. Do not forget to drop a like, guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about these systems, how effective they are. And of course, do not forget to share this out to your pool communities. Let's get right into today's lesson. Alright guys, so we are going to be talking a little bit about the adjustment theory of the system. One of the most important things when it comes to the Conti or the corner 5 system is understanding your exit point on your 3rd rail. We spoke about this in our last video where we said that on a standard 9-foot or 8-foot table or just a standard billiard table, should you aim from the corner pocket to diamond 2, then with running sides, you should hit diamond 3 and you should head to the corner. Of course, depending on the type of table you're playing on, some tables will have you aim to the first diamond, hit the back of the side pocket, head to the corner. And some tables play extremely short where you have to play to the 3rd diamond and head to around this area here. And of course, head to the corner. So you have to be aware of the type of table or equipment that you're playing on, and then once you learn the base for the 3-rail, then you're able to actually do what I'm about to show you now. So on my table, the exit point is actually at 35. So if I were, say for example, in the corner here, then all I would have to do, if I want to get to the corner pocket, then all I have to do is subtract my 3rd rail contact, which I am very aware of, 35 from 50. That will tell me my 1st rail contact. So just naturally, without much effort, just aim at 15, that is in between the 1st diamond and the 2nd diamond. And without any effort with running sides, I should be able to get 3 rails and make contact with the ball in the corner. So what then if it is that the object ball is not actually on a rail, either here, or it's not actually in the pocket? What if it's an open table? I have a situation set up here, which I'm going to be demonstrating to you, and I have a couple of other markers here, okay, at these spots, which I'm going to set up some possible game situations in which you may have to kick at an object ball 3 rails to make contact. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm actually going to just place my cue ball at diamond 60 or in the 60-30 or the 60-25 track line. That's 60 to 25, back to 35, gets me to the corner. Okay, so that's where I'm going to be aiming from. Now, naturally, I do not actually want to come to the corner, so I could not possibly aim at 25. Right? So what's going to happen here is that I'm going to have to make an adjustment. And so I'm gonna have to adjust and say pick a diamond on the side rail here. So I'm gonna make an educated guess, that is say 1, 2, perhaps say 2.5. If I can find a way to actually calculate how to get in between this diamond and this diamond, that's about diamond 25 or diamond 2.5, depending on the value that you're using, then I should be able to make contact with the 13. So I'm at diamond 60. Naturally, if I aim at 25, I would head to the corner. I'm making a 2.5 diamond adjustment in this direction. So that simply means that from my natural aiming spot that will get me to the corner, I would have to make a 2.5 diamond adjustment. So that would be 1, 2.5. So if I aim towards perhaps say the back of the side pocket from this direction without any type of running spin, because I'm now coming in sharp, then I should be able to make contact with the 13. Let's see how this looks in actual demonstration. So aiming to the back of the side pocket here, I should be able to get 3 reels to the 13. And here you go. That was not a bad kick at all. Barely contacted the 13 there, got myself out of the hook. It is of course a very sticky situation. There's no guarantee for luck depending on how much obstacle balls are on the table, depending on the layout of the table. Then you might just find yourself getting lucky. Alright, so that is a very extreme example of kicking 3 reels at a ball that is in open table. Let's have a look at example number 2. Alright guys, so here's another example where I'm going to be trying to kick 3 reels at the 13. I am completely blocked by these obstacle balls here, and I just simply need to make contact and get myself out of the hook. So I'm just going to place my object ball, let's say here at diamond 50 in the corner. Very simple, nothing too tough. Alright, and so again, remember your exit point naturally to get to the corner, well, at least on my table, it is at diamond 35. On your table, it could be diamond 30. So you have to be very much aware of the exit point on your table for the 3 reels. So naturally, as I said to you before, the ball is in open table, and now I need to try to come in sharp at this rail here. I'm going to make an educated guess and say, okay, if I were to come perhaps say at this diamond, I have a possible chance of say perhaps getting towards touching the 13. Okay, so let's set it up here. Okay, let's not make it too complicated. All right, that's good enough. And if I come to this diamond here, then I should be able to make 3-reel contact with the 13. So here we go, placing it at the diamond 50 here. Naturally, remember that if I aim at 15 from diamond 50, I'm going to contact diamond 35 and I'm going to head to the corner. If I adjust perhaps say by 1 diamond in this direction, then from my natural point of aim here, I'll have to adjust 1 diamond down here. So from diamond 50, aiming towards diamond 25, then I should be able to go 3 reels and come in towards the 13. Let's have a look at this example. I even almost got lucky and pocket the 13 in the corner. That of course was not my intent. My intent was just to get myself out of the hook. Do remember that once you're kicking at an object ball and you're this reel, then all the spin has to be removed. You literally have to play a little bit harder than a +5 speed so that the rail can be compressed and then the angle can be shortened so you can come in towards the diamond. Let's have a look at our 3rd example. Alright guys, so in our 3rd example here, again we are kicking almost at an object ball that is in the corner pocket. It's not directly in the corner where it's easy, where you could come off the end rail here or off the side rail and chip it into the pocket. You're actually in the track path of the 3 rail, but it's in open table, and many things can go wrong here. You can actually go a little bit long or a little bit short and just barely missing it. So it's good to use the reference system so that you can have a very good idea of how to kick at this object ball. So here we go. Again, we know that, let's say perhaps, let's put it at diamond 70 now in this case, all right? I know that, remember that if I come perhaps say from diamond 35, I know that I should be heading in towards the corner. That's about that direction. So I have a very good chance here of actually making contact with the 13. Let's get this 3 ball. Let's not make it too complicated. All right. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it, but I have a very good chance of making the shot. So I know that here, if I aim here from diamond 70, and I aim say at diamond 35, that is just below the side pocket facing here, right here, then I know that with natural running size, remember that once you're coming to the corner, you're always going to be using 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock spin. That is in this case 11 o'clock spin. Then I should be able to get in towards the 13. I'm not going to put as much spin, but just enough to get the angle to come around. So let's have a look at this example. Let's see if we can make contact with the 13. And that was absolutely perfect. I didn't actually make the shot, but like I said, that was not my intent. Perfect example of kicking at an object ball in open table. Let's look at one final example. Alright guys, so here's our final example. I'm just going to be placing my cue ball in between a diamond, and in this case I'm going to be placing my cue ball in between diamond 60 and diamond 70, that is at diamond 65. So now I'm actually going to block myself completely from the 13 here. Okay, let's try to block it here and block it here. Okay, that's perfect. And I actually want to make contact with the 13. So if it is that I aim from diamond 65, I know that if I'm going to get in towards the corner, then I know that I have a very good chance. It seems as if the 13 ball is lying within my track line. Now, I know that the cue ball is coming off near to this 3rd diamond here. So I might get fortunate and chip, let's say for example, chip the 13 into the side, I don't know. If I hit it a bit short, I may be able to hit it full. Not sure if I'm gonna make it, but my aim is actually just to get a fairly good contact on the 13. All right, so here we go, trying to make sure that it's completely blocked. Okay, and so let's do our calculation. I'm in the track path to the corner. So I know that exit point is 35, take 35 from 65. And I'm going to get 30. So should I aim at 30 with 11 o'clock spin here, then I should be able to make contact with the 13. And if I'm fortunate, I maybe can kick this 13 into the corner. Let's see in this example. And there we go. That's not a bad kick. Actually, that's not a bad result at all. Of course, it did take me a couple of tries to actually kick at the object ball this full. I was actually trying to make it actually, but it didn't work out. But I'm actually set up a very good position here for myself. Got out of the safety, and my opponent is not left in the most favorable of positions. All right, I hope that little demonstration there, an extension of the previous video for the Conti system. Of course, once you know your track line to get to the corner, should you be coming in towards this rail, you're going to remove the spin. If you're going to be coming towards this end rail here, you're going to be just using a bit of high ball and using the natural calculation. All right, so I hope you enjoy that content there, guys. Do not forget to smash the subscribe button below, turn on your post notification bell, consider dropping a like, sharing this out to your pro communities, friends and families, and let's just get ourselves out of more complicated situations. This is your boy Apex Elenio here, and see you next time in another tutorial video. Peace.